There we go. Hey, good afternoon, everyone.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, good afternoon. Thank you guys for being here. A little different today. We got Can up here. He's going to help us go through some of uh, some of the things that went down this week. So we're not doing any auction today. We're just going to talk for a little bit, and then yeah.
Hi, everybody.
And thank you, Can, for being up here and helping me do this.
I'm here as a support to the Durbins, my dear friends Joe and Diane, and I'm here to clear the air for everyone, not in a way of pointing out anything other than the facts for all of you, so that the rumor mill does not have anywhere to begin regarding the PE Stacker Corey Coolbaugh situation. I do have an admission of guilt from Corey Coolbaugh, and I do have proof of his wrongdoings from him, and I didn't go public with it until I had it from him personally, and I do. And I also have a loose promise from this person, Corey Coolbaugh, that he will return what he has taken from us. And I told him I don't believe any of it until we see that money. Now, none of this is a witch hunt. None of this is, yesterday I was angry. Today I feel grief and I feel betrayed, because I did think that this person was my friend. Now, I want to start with the timeline because it's important for all of you to understand. I knew nothing about this until Tuesday evening. I ran my auction Monday night, and Monday night was a heavy auction. The end of the auction was beautiful, and that's what we're going to focus on today, is the beauty of all of us and healing. So, items were donated, and I auctioned them off Monday night. I woke up Tuesday and I had a tough day sorting out my feelings. It was an emotional roller coaster, and I got out some items I needed to for all of you beautiful people, and I got them to the post office, and I came home and I started feeling okay, a little bit better about my situation, and just checked my email, and I got two startling emails, and one was from Oregon Stacker and one was from Big Apple Stacker, people I respect in the community, upstanding people in the community. Oregon Stacker sent me a StreamYard link. You need to get over here, please, Can. It's important. Here's the link. That's weird. Big Apple Stacker. Here's my phone number, Can. Please call me. It's urgent. Tuesday night. I go up on the panel with a few people. Steve Looking for Silver had kind of started this, and he discovered that there was something on a Facebook page. I'm not on Facebook. I've never been on Facebook. And he discovered something on Facebook that PE Stacker was on there as a blacklisted buyer. Do not sell to PE Stacker, essentially. Then they started doing some research, and the people on the panel, there were a few, and Mad Stacker and myself are probably the closest people to this person, PE Stacker, Corey Coolbaugh, than anyone. So anyone who had something to do with it was called in, or not anyone, but a lot, the people that they knew were involved with raising money for him, etc., were in on this panel to discuss what had happened. They asked me shortly into what was going on, Can, are you okay? Steam is coming out of your ears. And my face just my face dropped, and I couldn't believe what I was seeing on this thing. He was going through a timeline of Corey Coolbaugh at the casino with his wife on his wife's page. So they started going to his wife's page and doing research, okay? Showing me all of this stuff. Putting a new deck on their backyard. Where she works, where the wife works in the hometown. Things like this. And it was a come to Jesus talk. And we all had it. And I said, either myself or PE Stacker, or myself or Mad Stacker or Plumber Stacker is calling him and getting to the bottom of this. And so I called him. I called him right away. He didn't answer the phone. He texted me later that night, and I will read to you exactly what he said to me. He was onto it. He knew that people were onto him as of Tuesday, sometime Tuesday afternoon, Tuesday evening. So bear with me for 1 second. And it's important you guys know the timeline and the truth. So once I knew this, I didn't tell anybody. I just kept it to myself. But the people, or the things that the people donated, and the items that were sold on Monday night on his behalf were frozen. I kept them to the side. I didn't send them. I knew I was going to, I had a feeling I was going to have to refund the people, and I was going to have to, give back the silver, which I did. Thankfully, I was able to do. So Tuesday night, can I call you in the morning? I'm pretty upset. Apparently, there's something going around that I'm scamming them because of something on Facebook. I'll show you. There's his words. That's Tuesday night. Can I call you in the morning? This is after I called him and he didn't answer it. I'm pretty upset. Apparently, there's something going on around that I'm scamming them on Facebook. You got it. The next morning, Wednesday, you awake, brother? Just woke up. What's going on? Can I call you, bro? Sure. He calls me. Hey, what's going on? You sound a little distressed. Oh, yeah, well, they're saying that I didn't pay, and it's because I was in the hospital, and because needless to say, he told me a bunch of lies because and I just put the pedal down. I said, "Who's Gina?" Oh, Gina was my wife. This is the wife who died of COVID. That's how our friendship was based upon, was that she was awfully sick from COVID, went into a coma, was on life support. They had to pull the life support. She died. It was tragic. That's the story he started with everybody over a year ago. Her sister, my sister-in-law, is running her Facebook page. This is what he tells me. That's not me at the casino. That's her running her page. And she just puts me in, tags me in that I'm there. Okay, these are the lies that he's spinning to me Wednesday morning. I tell him I've been through this before, and I want proof. Send me a picture that you're in the hospital right now. I can't take pictures. They don't let you take pictures in the hospital. Okay. Go outside of the hospital right now and take a picture of you with the hospital in the background in Connecticut. Go ahead. Oh, no, I'm not that bro. I'm not that guy. And I'm just going to bring up one person who did this to me in the past. And if he's watching, God bless you, because I hope you find the light. Colorado Coin Hunter, Colorado Coin Cabochons, whatever your name is. I said to Corey Coolbaugh, PE Stacker, I've been through this with this person before. And I was hearing the same tales being spun to me. I said, I want proof right now. And he said, I'm not that guy, Can. I'm not that guy. I'm not him, bro. I'm not him. Like, I'm not your bro. Don't call me bro. Show me proof now. This is how it was left. I will show you proof, or I'll get it to you, or I'll get it to Mad Stacker. I said, you have a lot of fires to put out, and they start with me. Give me proof. Hung up. Didn't hear anything from him. Wednesday night, I start calling him. Didn't hear anything from him. Yesterday, I put the pedal to the metal. I just put the pedal down on him. Called him like a desperate little, 14-year-old calling their boyfriend or girlfriend, and they won't answer, and they just keep calling him back. I just kept spamming him, calling him. Finally, I text him, and I just say, time to face the music, you effing liar. And that's what I said to him. I'm like, face the effing music, liar, or something like that. He texts me back 2 minutes later with this confession, with an admission of guilt. And I'm going to show you guys, and this is going to be, proof for the YouTube community, but it will also be evidence. So I want it to be documented on YouTube as well. And I do have screenshots. I've shared them with the Durbins because they've been taken advantage of by him as well. There is cursing in this text message, just as a disclaimer. I am of the faith and the belief of I cause no harm, but I take no you know what. This was yesterday at 11:06 my time. I'm only going to hold this up once. Face the effing music, liar. I am facing the music. I'm getting everything back to everyone. My wife is divorcing me, and I'm signing myself in for help. I've chased my demons long enough. They finally caught up with me. I don't expect anyone's forgiveness, but I will make it right. Send me the $1,000 now for the honest people you effing cheated. Then I'll believe an effing word you say. You effing hurt me and a lot of good people. If I had $1,000 right now, I would. Here's how it ends. I have to sell my stuff to get it. You don't think I know what I did and how I hurt people? I'm not that numb. I will get it to you. That's the truth. That's the timeline. And I'm ready to move on. And I don't know how this is going to develop, but there are being steps to this person being investigated. And that's the truth in real time.
Thank you. Thank you, Can, for doing that.
So knowing that, and knowing the facts, and knowing that, okay, this is what happened. Cindy, I thought you're right. We can't let this change the fact that we're a giving community. We have to let go, and we have to forgive so that we can go forward and we can heal. But more importantly, you're going to see this here, and it's a lesson for all of us to learn that we need to do our due diligence and not just assume everything in face value.
Wow.
But in lieu of all this that did happen, it's not the community's fault.
I want to and I don't want anybody to take this the wrong way, but I apologize for me not doing my due diligence and checking this out ahead of time. That's why any of you that got a refund from us, I refunded all of the benefit items that were purchased. Me and Diane will just deal with that. The only two I did not do were the knife that Bo got and Moju's his 90% bell, and I'll just talk to them through email because and if they'd like a refund, I'm more than happy to do that. They got their items, and and I think they got them at a fair price. The other people, I think they bid with their heart, and so I'm just gonna assume my responsibility in this, and so we've refunded all the super chats, all of the items, but the last two, lot 30 and 35, and Bo, I'm more than happy to give you your money back. Mojo is the same, but we'll just deal with that separately. I have the basket now. I was making a bell for that guy and his daughter, so we had held on to the items that were gifted. Thank goodness, thank God for that. So I have the America.
Your volume is down. I can't hear you. Sorry.
America. Anyway, Bo, I'll be talking to you, Bo, through email. I did not refund you, Bo. You got your knife. I thought you got it at a fair price. If you feel different, I have no problem refunding you your money. Mojuice was the only other one. He got his bell at a fair price, I thought. But all the other lots, lot 3, 7, 10, 15, 20, 25, they all got refunded. And the ones that got resold got refunded. All the super chats were refunded. I have Outdoor World, his item to PE Stacker. I got that right here. That'll be going to Outdoor World. America, he donated his winning to PE. I'm sending that to America. I refunded him. Robert Lawson donated his winning to the giveaway. Sean Krause won that, and he asked that to go to PE Stacker. I'm going to send that to Sean. And, so that's that. And I didn't. And then a Mark A. I have your stash box here, buddy, that you donated to him. So that's coming to you. And I feel like I did that because I feel like you guys are our customers. You came and did what you did because you're our customers. You come here to support us. And I didn't do my due diligence and check this person out. So I'm happy to absorb all of that and move on from it. I can tell you that I probably prayed more for that person since I learned of this than I did prior to, just because that's me.
Thank you,
I
Bo.
had to do that for me.
Mm-hmm.
And
I don't think there's a such thing as a lost prayer either. I think, and like I said, Joe, yesterday I was angry. I was ready to just, I was pissed.
I
I
hear you.
was seething. And today it's just more hurt, and it's just more of like I feel betrayed, and I feel, the honest feelings that, I've been comforted so much by everybody in their comments, and I want to share that I've read all of them, and I can't respond to any of them. I finally got to the point where I could just put a heart, that I've acknowledged that I've read it, and thank you for that. It's been overwhelming in regards to, and this is what we need to focus on in regards to the support and who we are. And yeah, one bad apple won't, pull down the whole tree.
Hell
They
no.
fall off and they rot, and they become separated from the bushel.
Right.
If anything, this has made us stronger. I believe as individuals and as a group, as a community, and like I told you earlier, Can when we talked, who knows? This maybe God doesn't let things happen for no reason. Maybe the little bit that we all lost here saved a lot of people from losing a whole lot more money because that wheel was rolling and it kept on rolling and thank God that
How many more people would he have demolished? Yeah.
But look at the positive of the benefits that we do have. For example, AG Price. That was legitimate. That was real. he's getting help that he needs. You know, he
We've helped a lot of people. through the
yeah,
years
that's
that were
just one
legitimate
example.
and need.
Yeah. So just because there's a couple of them that in this year have been, it's like, this is my belief and this is what I feel. God does not want his people to be harmed and hurt, so he's going to put a stop to it. You can't mess with his people and think you're going to get away with it. And that's a prime example. Look how quickly the information was brought out. Look how quickly it came together right after the benefits were starting to take place. It didn't happen months later that we found out after, yeah, this was a setup for a year, like you said, Can, but it didn't take a whole $20,000-$50,000 toll on a whole lot of people.
Right.
It was a set few of people, that, and it was brought to light. It didn't go farther than it should. And, unfortunately, like you said, Can, prayers are not without, they will do what they're sent out to do. So you don't know the outcome through this. Maybe this is a way to get his wake up or her wake up, or who knows what's going on in their life, that this is going to be a big turnaround because it happened to us.
Right. Thank
Well,
you.
and
You're right, Oz.
it's
Your prayer was answered because that little girl was all right, even if that whole
yeah,
story.
our prayers were answered. She is okay.
Yeah.
And he has to live with what he's done, and I do pray for him and his family, because if he does find the light through all of this, and if I don't believe what he's saying, like I said, until I haven't responded to him, because I don't believe what he's saying, even about his wife divorcing him, or him getting help, or him sending us the money back, because his actions have to show us that. And
Right.
but I do hope that he's done chasing his demons and will finally try to see the light. And if if you can't understand that the people that hold the light and they're sharing that light with you, that's what I represent. P Stacker, if you're watching, I represent light.
Yes.
And if you don't understand that, and you're just trying to, if you don't understand that you could just be part of that, any of you, just be part of it. Don't feel like you have to come at people from a different angle to get that light on you.
Right.
Like, I urge you, you just have to be light back. You just have to shine back. You just have to be kind. You just have to be honest.
Well, love is love, and love changes and covers. I don't care what the situation is. If we walk in love, love will be shined upon. You know what? Ultimately, they have to answer to their maker. They have to answer to the higher power, whoever you want to call it, whatever the case is. But if we hold ourselves credible and hold ourselves with integrity, then we don't have to answer anything except what we're doing for what our purpose is. We did what we felt was right. You people, the community did what they felt was right. There was nothing wrong that you guys did either. Nothing wrong none of that was wrong. We felt in our heart we needed to. We don't know what the true purpose of this is for. We may never know, but God is a multifaceted God. He covers multitudes of things that take place that we have no idea what's going on in the background, in the foreground. We don't know what seeds were sown. We just don't know.
Amen, Anthony K. Pride does come before a fall.
It does. You're right, Anthony. Absolutely.
I hope that nobody's hearts get hardened from this, because we all did this, our hearts were pure, our hearts were in the right place, and if the recipient of this his were not, well, that's on him. That's God's problem to deal with. That's not mine. The anger, the resentment, that'll all leave. It's just like a death. Nothing cures that but time, and it softens it, and then you can move on from it. But
absolutely, Nick's coins. Absolutely. Hello, Flordelina.
The world is hungry for cheer. It does not want bitterness. If we have a gloom or despair, let us conceal it as a vice. But if we have a hope, a smile, or a cheery thought, Let us pass it on.
Amen. Let us pass it on. That's right.
Amen.
Dr. Frank Crane.
Can.
This is probably 100 years old, this card. And I reference it quite often.
Thank you
And
both.
the moral of this whole story, with me at least, is that I still choose love. I still choose to just
Right. Absolutely.
treat people not as ugly as they are, but as beautiful as I am.
There you go. Well said.
Well said, yes. So we encourage you guys to just go forward, forgive, let go, realize that God has this in his hand so that you can heal and go forward. Don't hold on, because you know what? That only locks you in and causes bitterness, and it messes with your heart. So just,
Right.
it's not a fair thing. It wasn't a good thing. It's a grievous thing. It's a challenging thing. But you know what? We're bigger than this. We're more than capable to get past it, and we can definitely be stronger from it. And you know what I've noticed from this whole thing? I don't care what the reasoning for it was. I saw a difference in people, and people sent us emails of how those things affected them and made them stronger and changed their lives. So it's worth it. It's worth us walking out, stepping out, and doing what we feel in our heart of hearts what to do. Whether we miss it or not, it's not the point. God can take and make beauty out of ashes easily. If he can jump on clouds and run through the sky, he can do that.
Right. And amen.
So,
I agree. Thank you.
Joe, I don't know how long you want to go. I want to be supportive to people, and I want to, I want to heal with everybody. I don't know what you want to do. I don't want to keep talking about the person at all. I'd rather just talk about us and talk. If we are going to stay, I'd rather it just be about our community and how we can just support each other and go on.
I agree. I think we've said all that needs to be said.
On a positive side, there are folks that do need our help, and we do know them. The pizza guy, for example.
Yeah, the pizza guy. I want to.
Both of them.
Pizza Guy, Skywatcher, Sand Derby, still have AG Price. There,
That's right, Cindy.
there's a whole bunch. There's always people that need, whether it's on the YouTube community or your community, there's always people that need help. That our families, we all need help and prayers in some fashion. And
Mhm. Absolutely, and that's the thing. The thing I want to stress with people who don't make content, who don't have a channel, is it's not easy to do an auction. I know firsthand. The Durbins know firsthand. Coming up right now, this is not easy to do at all. The video I did yesterday was not easy to do at all. But the truth, like surgery, hurts, but it cures.
Right.
And we have to cure, like we have to cure our community, we have to cure ourselves, we have to move on, we have to persevere. And the way that we do it is we celebrate together, we heal, we mourn together, we deal with life on life's terms. And that's unfortunately why we had to come up and do this. Is Joe emailed me or he texted me. Now I can laugh. All right. Here's the first smile maybe of my face. I get this text and I'm like, he's like, hey, can, hi brother, da 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 da. And especially now I'm all like, who the is this? Like I'm all like on high alert. So anyways, it's Joe, and he's like, we're not going to do our auction. I'm like, who does their auctions? I'm like, is this Durbin? And then I'm like, who is this, please?
Right.
He's like, oh, I'm sorry. Oh, geez, I'm sorry. It's Joe Durbin. Anyways, he contacted me and said that we're not going to do our auction. It just doesn't seem right. But maybe I'll do a link or like and if you want to, because I only have secondhand information, but I'm a part of it too. And I said, absolutely. And I'll come up and support you and Diane. And I'd love to just kind of, not that I'd love to, but I want to support you two, the two of you, not YouTube.
Thank you, Can. We appreciate you doing that. That means tons.
And
and,
I told
and
you,
so
thank you.
go ahead, Joe.
I don't know that I could have done this without you being here. I really don't.
Well,
A lot
I,
going
I wouldn't have wanted you to do it and just had that secondhand, like, hey, to not have the proof. And I didn't show the proof on my video yesterday, but now the proof is actually out there for everyone. And if there is an investigation, then it's there too. But
The thing that I love about this community is how caring everybody is. Do you see how you are, how Joe is? We were actually worried about the community and how you guys were feeling. We were concerned about where you were at and how that was going to affect you, because this is a very giving community. We don't want that to change just because of a few bad apples, if you will. And that's the cool part about it. That is the cool thing. We're here. Yes, we make money, we sell coins, whatever, but it's not about the money. It's about the people.
so yeah, I just wanted to make sure that I was here to give them the support that they want and need, but also just to kind of clear the air so that the rumor mill doesn't start, because
Right.
it's hard to find the truth. I had to dig. Other people had to start digging. Steve Finding Silver, Oregon Stacker, they started it. They got the ball rolling, and then I had to then put the pedal to the metal and really find out the truth from the person themselves before I went forward with it. I didn't race to judgment. I didn't race to justice. And it was hard because I had these people's stuff frozen, and I had their paper, and then I sent them. I sent some people a refund without even saying why, and they were like, "What did I do wrong?" I'm like, "Nothing. I just can't talk about it yet. But I want to make sure you get your money back.
Right.
But just wait until I can get that proof." And finally, I did get the proof yesterday, and so now I can move on. I could show everybody we can move on, and now here we are. And I think just to end it on love, that we the Durbin still choose love. I still choose love, and we just have to put our guard up a little more with people when raising money or thinking of even raising money for them. Giving is still going to be giving. You see someone at the auction, or hey, send that to, that'll still happen. I have faith that will still happen. What I'm pensive about is if somebody really needs it, if they're ill, if somebody, has a flood and they just need, to get back on their feet, that people are just going to be like, have that like hesitation of, I don't know, but, then we got to do our due diligence to see if in fact, and have proof if in fact that is occurring to that person. And that's the moral of the story to learn, but also just to keep being who we are. And yeah, I may take some time to heal still, and but I'm not going to I have perspective. I'm not I give the analogy of I have perspective and I have roots, and I give the analogy of a skyscraper. And a skyscraper is built really, really tall into the sky, obviously, but it's not built like completely rigid. It's built to sway a little bit, because when it gets up that high and a strong wind comes, if that's built like erect, like straight as not, it's gonna crumble. And so we have to have flexibility, all of us. We have to be a skyscraper. We have to understand that if you're not flexible, you're going to crumble with any little storm that comes. So
right.
I'll be all right. Like it takes me time to get my emotions sorted out. It takes me time to just kind of putting yourself out there. Like I said, it's not easy, especially when you show your face, especially when you show, because I don't know who you see. You kind of get an idea who I am. I don't get an idea of who you guys are. And that's not easy, but I believe in people. I believe in the process of planting seeds in people. I believe that people are good, that some people just haven't been shown how to be good.
Right. We have to
So
be that way, I think. And yeah, I don't know. I don't have words, I guess.
Hello, Robert Lawson. Thanks for coming.
so that's where we come in. We come to show
Oh,
that. Avon,
I'm sorry. Avon. Yeah, right. That's a
land
call
shark.
for Joe. Hopefully it's good news and nothing bad. We're waiting to hear on his dad. So, um, yeah, Anthony, you're absolutely right. And SMK, you're right. You know, there's people in the street that we give money to, or we give a McDonald's booklet to, or, you know, whatever. And we do it out of good faith. And that's who we need to continue to be. We cannot let something like this stop us from being who we are, who we're called to be. We were blessed to be a blessing. And that's our purpose, to be a blessing to others. Let's maintain that and keep that going forward, because that's what makes this community so different than others, is that we are blessed to be a blessing, and therefore we bless others. I saw that with many of you coming in our auctions. You would buy a coin from an auction, win that auction, not keep it, but you would give it away. And I was like, what in the world? They're spending money on other people. It was something that taught me a lot. I had never seen that before. I'll never forget the first few that started coming in, started buying coins, winning their lots, and then they would give it away. And none of it was being shipped to them, it was being shipped to other people. And that just started this trend, and it's been going on for over a year now or more. And you know, it's not a surprising thing. It is what it is. And that is so touching to Joe and I both, because
Yep.
that's how we are, you know. So it's like, you're our tribe, you know, you're our tribe. And we need to welcome new people to the tribe as well. What goes around comes around. You're right, Doubles Nichols. Can't let one piece of trash stop you from doing good. That's right. And you know what? That's not our issue either. And when we can realize that and let go of that, that's not our problem. That's their problem. I'm going to keep being me. Do you guys? Do you? That's Anthony. Wow. We thank you,
Alphabet
Anthony.
soup.
I
He
can't
wants to
blow
hear
the
those
whistle
so.
because I don't want to pass on the germ to Joe. My daughter got sick and she just started this cold thing today. And she says, Mom, you gave it to me. And I said, I was worried I would. Here she is. She's pregnant and can't take cold medicine. So this is going to be a challenge. Bless her heart. So be praying for our youngest. She's struggling. She's like, I didn't want to have to go through this. I said, well, if I can make it, you can make it. So that's right. You're doing you, gypsies. And you know what? You guys are just amazing. I love your response in the chat. Thank you so much for, what a community, Can. What a great community. They're
Yep.
not letting this affect them. This is so good. This is
No, I mean we have to have perspective for sure,
for
and
sure.
you know, it's
Okay. Oh, good news. We got good news, guys. Okay. We got a
was that
little bit.
Joe?
Whoop, 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 whoop. We got good news. Good news. I'm
Nice.
doing happy dance because we've been sitting here worried all week, all morning.
Awesome, Joe.
How you doing? Relieved?
Yeah.
Good. Thank you, Can,
Hey,
for being here with us.
Hey, thank you, Can.
Joe,
And
can I play a song for you?
huh?
Can I play a song for you?
Yeah, I just wanted to tell you that whatever medication they were doing worked, so they didn't have to do that test I told you about. So God
Awesome.
Made a
bless.
way when there was no
That's even
way.
better news.
And yeah,
Absolutely.
absolutely, please.
All right,
Yes.
this is a
Sing, sing a song.
special song for Joe, and I'm playing it for Joe, but it's for all of you. But it's for Joe and Pops. Well, don't worry about every little thing.
Everything's gonna be alright.
Rise this morning, smile with the rising sun. Three little birds perched on my doorstep, singing sweet songs of melodies pure and true. And they're singing, this is my message to you. And they're singing, don't worry, la da 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 da, about a thing, la da da da. Every little thing is gonna be alright. La da 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 da, don't worry about a thing. Every little thing is gonna be alright. We'll rise up this morning, smile with the rising sun. Three little birds perched on my doorstep, they're singing sweet songs of melodies pure and true. And they're singing, this is our message to you. And singing, don't worry about a thing. Worry about a thing, 'cause you will be. So don't you worry about a thing. 'Cause every little thing is gonna be
Very nice.
Thank you, Can.
Can, that is awesome. I forgot with the streaming like that, if one person's talking, the other one can't be heard. I was sitting there singing with you.
So, I'm gonna leave it with that with you guys. And Joe, much love to you. Diane, much love to you.
Thank you.
To your pops, it's great news. Much love to him.
Thank you, buddy.
Everybody in the chat, thank you for being real. Thank you for being supportive. Thank you for supporting the Durbins. They're special people to me in my life, and you guys are as well. So let's just keep uplifting everyone. I wrote this a little while back, and I just want to share it with you again. Gratitude over attitude. I'm thankful for you all. Count your blessings and not your problems. Peace.
Take care, buddy. Love you.
Thank you, Can. So, guys, we're going to focus on the positive and put energy that direction. Because what you put energy to gets stronger.
Absolutely. Thank you guys all for being here, and I hope that
We will ship everything out Monday like usual.
I hope that helped clear everything up. Anyway,
Sorry.
Thank you guys all for your kind words and your positive vibes and your understanding. Yeah. With that, I think I'm going to call this done. If any of you guys are looking for an auction, we have coin ops at 7 Central, 8 Eastern tonight. Hopefully we catch some of you over there. And thank you again, everyone. Thank you for your understanding and your kindness. And God bless each and every one of you.
We'll resume Monday as usual schedule.
Take care.
Love you guys. Thank you so much for coming in.
All right.
Thank you, guys. Hey, Gunny.
Hey, Gunny. Take care. Thank you, guys.